Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Sunita. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm also great. Since we're meeting for the first time, I think we should introduce ourselves, right?
Sure.
Please
So,
go ahead.
yes, I'm Sunita Rawat. I hail from Uttarakhand. I am a mother to two kids and a content creator. I run two YouTube channels, Sunita's English Adventure and Dear Listeners, and both are dedicated to English learning. And I teach spoken English to beginners and intermediate learners. So
Okay.
that's pretty much about me.
All right. You are quite well spoken, I must say.
Thank
And
you so
you're a
much.
content creator. That's pretty impressive. Impressive in the sense that you have chosen a field pretty unique, right? And not something which is common. Anyways, to introduce myself, as you can see, my name is Vaishnavi. I'm from New Delhi. And I have more than 3 years of experience teaching both children as well as adults like you spoken English as well as communication skills, right? And I'm hoping that I can be some help to you in that regard. Although I highly have started doubting my capabilities, right? Anyways,
It's just the start. You'll come to know about that later in the
okay.
session.
No, but it's not just about English. It's
Uh-huh.
about the way you are articulating and the way you sound. The sound is hitting this that sweet spot, right? Yeah. Anyways, may I know your specific learning goals for this platform?
Actually, I just want to interact with experts so that I could learn in real time, like whenever they use any phrases, any
Hmm.
sentences, or something interesting. So I pick them naturally.
Okay.
So, yes, I want to learn with interactions.
All right. And you enjoy having conversations also, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, exactly.
All right, all right. So our topic for today is intelligence. It's one of my favorite topics, but does it sound like something you want to talk about?
Yes, we can talk about this.
Okay, but you don't sound willing.
Let's see. Like, I love to challenge myself. That's the thing. So,
Okay.
let's see what
How it
comes up.
unfolds, right?
Yes.
Exactly, exactly. Okay. So firstly, a very simple question and a funny question. Are you intelligent? Would you consider yourself an intelligent person?
Yes, I consider myself as an intelligent person because I have achieved a lot in my life. So I think to achieve something in life, you need a little bit of intelligence. And I feel that I am intelligent in that way.
You are very right. If people, contrary to what people assume, that intelligence is just IQ, right?
Mhm,
If somebody has high IQ, they will achieve. If they have low IQ, they will not achieve anything. But
mhm.
we have seen a lot of people who excel in one area while they're completely a disaster in the other area, right? So this is because there was a theory by Howard Gardner. It was one of the psychologists. He proposed that there are multiple intelligences, not just one kind of intelligence, right? That is, for example, you are good at speaking, let's say. You might have verbal intelligence, which is very high. So would you agree with this theory that there are several kinds of intelligences? You don't have to say that just because he's a well-read psychologist, he's always right.
Mhm,
Sometimes they can be
mhm.
wrong as well. Yeah.
But it makes sense actually.
Okay.
I have also experienced in my life that some people are really very intelligent. They score good marks in their class or they have many degrees, but they still can't speak or they still can't connect with people. So yes, there are different kind of intelligence, like emotional intelligence is also there. Then your IQ, intelligence quotient, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yes, there are different kinds of intelligence, and it's really very important to strike the balance between these two, IQ and EQ.
Yes, we will come to that also. But
Mhm.
firstly, different kinds of intelligence or different kinds of intelligences. Which one?
I I have not heard about many. Like you have just mentioned one, that's verbal intelligence.
No, no, no. I
Mhm.
apologize. My question was which one is grammatically correct? Different kinds of intelligence or different kinds of intelligences? That's what I.
Intelligence.
Okay. Actually, I feel that both of them are correct,
Okay.
right? Because we're saying kind of what? One group, right? We are labeling a group. Intelligences, you can call the group anything, right? Like that. So both are correct. Anyways, you said that it's very important to strike a balance between EQ and IQ, right? How would you say we can achieve that? And why is it even important in the first place?
Right. So, as I already quote an example where somebody is scoring really good marks in English but not able to connect with people. But to survive and thrive in real life, you need emotional quotient more than that of intelligence quotient, actually. Right?
Okay.
So, when you can emotionally connect with people, first thing you can trick them. with your emotional, what do we say, that power or that convincing power.
Right.
Hmm?
Persuasion.
Yes, persuasion. So even when you don't know a lot about the world or you don't have that great knowledge, but you still persuade people, right? So
Right.
that's one thing. So I feel that you have to keep emotional quotient a level higher than that of intelligence quotient. But that is also important. So yes, balance between these two is
Mhm.
pretty crucial.
Yeah, but I got your gist when you said higher. You went to say that emotional quotient is something which is non-negotiable,
Hmm.
right? Which is something that should be there. We understand what non-negotiable is, right?
Yes.
Right. Something which should be there no matter what happens, right?
Yes.
IQ, even if it's a little bit low, when the person's EQ is high, they can survive pretty well in their life,
True.
right? When
True.
EQ is low, no matter how high IQ is, they are going to suffer a
Mhm.
lot,
True
right?
that. True that.
All
Then
right.
they go through all sorts of emotion, negative emotions, like
Exactly.
depression, stress, anxiety, and all of that.
Yes, exactly. I completely. In
And
fact, this,
you know,
yeah,
and when they're intelligent, they go through these emotions a lot more than someone who is not, well, a lot more than someone who is not intelligent, actually, because they have this burden on their shoulders that I'm intelligent, still I'm not able to survive in this world, right?
exactly. In fact, this was going to be my next point, and you interrupted
Uh-huh.
me right then and there. So you basically took words right out of my mouth. That was exactly my point. That
Mhm.
when somebody has a higher IQ, they struggle even more when their EQ is low, right? And
Mhm.
one reason is the burden. Second reason can be that when they are highly intelligent, their pattern recognition is very good. You must have heard it a lot, right? That their logic and other things are quite good, right? And what happens is they feel that they're not able to understand anything and they're understanding everything. When we, yeah, you must have heard that quote, ignorance is bliss, right?
Yes.
And
Mhm.
people who know a lot, they suffer. Why? Because
Mhm.
they know exactly why what is something happening and they can't
Mhm.
control it,
True, true.
right? Right,
Yes.
like that. Anyways, do you have something more to say about ignorance is bliss, this
Mhm.
line?
Yes, sometimes or many times people don't agree with you, right?
Right.
But if you are intelligent and you can't handle their opinions,
Hmm.
so you will lash out on them or you would try hard to put forth your point there, right?
Hmm.
But if you are good with emotional quotient, then
Hmm.
you can definitely ignore, like, what is good to do at this point in time. If somebody is very obstinate and completely stick to their own opinion, right? So, like, there is no point in arguing that time. So, you better leave that person there or leave that discussion there and
Hmm.
keep calm, like, maintain your sanity. So, that would be a better
Exactly.
option. Hmm.
For the greater good of the world, we should just shut up in those cases, right?
Hmm,
Yeah.
right.
Okay. By the way, there's a beautiful word for obstinate. You said obstinate, right? Somebody who's stubborn and who just sticks to their opinion, doesn't want to, what do you call it, mold a little bit, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm not sure if you've heard it or not, but it's called dogmatic,
Okay.
right?
Dogmatic.
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 Dogmatic. So it
Okay.
comes from dogma, right?
Hmm.
Dogma, you must have heard a lot, right?
No.
Basically, okay, I will, that's what I'm here for, right? So dogmatic means that somebody has certain dogmas, certain beliefs that are so strong that no matter what happens, even if the person in front of you tries to prove you correct, wrong, using scientific methods, they will not change their opinion. And such people struggle in their life a lot because they are not, what do we call it, malleable, right?
Hmm.
Or they can't adjust to situations, they can't adjust their opinions to situations, right? So that
Yes.
is the dogmatic word. Okay, can you try to form a sentence with it?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yesterday,
Hmm.
I had an argument with my friend, but he was being what was dogmatic.
Dogmatic, dogma,
Yes.
attic,
Uh-huh.
dogmatic.
Right. So he was being dogmatic and he was completely stuck with his own opinion and was not listening to me at all. So, yes,
Yeah, very good. Stuck with his opinion or stuck to his opinion, which one is more appropriate?
stuck to,
Or
I'm not
stuck
sure about
on
the
can also be,
difference.
or stuck on can also be the correct.
Hmm. I'm not sure about the difference
To
actually.
be okay, I will help you out. No, you try to
Mhm.
guess first.
To
You try to
stick with something means to continue doing something. So
Okay.
stick to his own opinion. I think that's right.
Yeah, stick to, or
Right.
to be stuck on something, to stick with
Mm-hmm.
something that is that I'm stuck with it in that
Hmm.
way. That this is what
Hmm.
I have no other option, right? Like
Hmm.
that. So to stick to something is the one that we're using right now. To stick to an opinion, that is, we're not changing, we're not moving at all. We're stuck on that only. And to stick on something, to be stuck on something, that is, in Hindi we call it
Literal.
atakna. Atakna.
Mm-hmm.
Literally it can be, but figuratively also it means to just be right then and there, not be able to
Mm-hmm.
move from there. Very nuanced difference is there, but I thought I would communicate that to you because you are one of my advanced learners and you
Mm-hmm.
challenge me, right?
But
Like
it's
that.
helpful.
Yeah, that's the entire point,
Mhm.
right? To help you out.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
anyways, wait, yeah, there's this beautiful quote. Firstly, it's quote or quote.
Quote.
Okay, actually,
Quote. Quote.
yes, quote. That is the
Mm-hmm.
spelling. But when in English, you must have noticed that words are hardly pronounced the way they are spelled.
Mm-hmm.
Many times this happens, right? So
Yes.
it is quote as we write it, but it when we speak it, it's quote. Quote. Quote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Quote.
Quote.
Quote. Hmm.
Not quote. Quote.
Quote.
Yes, and this will make you sound a bit more stylish and more like a native speaker.
Right. Right.
They pronounce it as quote, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's this quote, a beautiful quote, which goes like, it's by Albert Einstein only. He says that, if you must have heard it a lot before, that if you judge a fish's ability by how much it can climb the trees, how well it can climb the trees, it will spend the entire life believing that it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard it before?
I think I have heard of it before, but it's hard to recall when I heard this.
I
Mm.
will repeat it once. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, okay, it will live its whole life believing that it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So the gist of it is, I will, before I ask your opinion, I will give you the gist. It means that a fish is not meant to climb a tree. It's meant to swim in water only, right? So but if instead of judging it on the basis of what it's made for, if you're judging it for what it's not made for, it will feel that I'm stupid, I'm failing at something the world values,
Mm-hmm.
right? For example, if let's say you are great at communication skills, but I'm assuming that your math I'm assuming let's say your
Mm-hmm.
maths is not good, okay, I will
Mm-hmm.
say that her maths is not good, Sunita is stupid. But and you will, if the entire society says that to you, that your maths is not good, you're stupid, and they completely ignore what you're made for is your communication skills,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's how it's very difficult. So what is your opinion on this entire quote?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Whatever you said was the truth.
Okay.
I am not good at maths and yes, good at
Okay.
communication skills. So that was the
Okay.
truth.
Okay.
And yes, I feel that it's easy to spot faults in people or flaws in people actually. And people do that like it's their profession kind of. They feel that it's their job to find the flaws, but they ignore the better side. That
Hmm.
definitely happens in this world. And yes, like as I've just mentioned, that they find flaws only and they focus on that. And with that, they make the other person feel that they're not good enough.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So it's definitely not a good thing to do. And we should always appreciate their talent or whatever they are good at instead of always looking at their flaws, right?
Exactly.
Like whenever I meet someone, they always appreciate me for my communication skills, for my voice modulation, right? So that way I feel confident that yes, I have something in me. I have that caliber, right? So I focus on improving myself more and more over time. But if they always focus on finding my mistakes, because we tend to make a lot of mistakes in grammar also.
Hmm.
If they keep on pointing out that yes, you're making this mistake, that mistake, and all that thing. So I'll feel demotivated at one point in time, right? And maybe I'll stop doing all these things, I'll give up. So that way, it's very important to appreciate what people have and not to demean them or belittle them on the basis of what they don't have. So we should always count our blessings. We should be grateful for it.
Yeah. Or we can say we should have a look at the silver lining of the cloud,
Yes.
right? Not just the cloud and its darker sides itself, right? Okay. By the way, when I'm correcting you, I don't mean to do all those things that you just said,
Mm.
right? I
No,
am
it's
just
your
giving
job.
you exactly that was going to be my word. Yeah. By the way, for caliber, you said that my caliber is communication skills. Can we think of any synonyms for caliber?
Better synonyms.
Better synonyms, yeah.
Potential.
Okay.
Like I know potential, ability, caliber,
Yeah.
my forte.
Forte, very good. Very good word.
Um, what else?
Great progress. My aim is just to teach you more and more words. That's it. So, but you must have heard it before also. Acumen.
No, no, I haven't heard of. I'm not
Is
actually into advanced words, so that's why I've never heard of these words before.
That's okay. That's okay.
Uh-huh.
Acumen is ACUMEN. Acumen. Right? So, somebody who has a good acumen in something, it means they have a great caliber and a knack for it. To
Mhm.
have a knack for something means, it's another phrase, means to have a caliber in something. Okay? So, these two words that I'm teaching you, acumen and to have a knack for something.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, can you
Mhm.
try to form a sentence with to have a knack for? Because acumen you can use easily, but to
Mhm.
have a knack for, can you use it?
Mhm.
Hmm.
I feel that I have a knack for communication skills because I can easily connect with people.
Very good, wonderful. In one try, you nailed it. Yeah, all
Can we
right.
also say I have a flair for it?
Yes, flair. Flair, you
Hmm.
can say. Yeah, so that's one more synonym for it, right?
Mhm.
Last error correction or something, not exactly error, but just an advice. Truth or truth?
Truth, I
Yes,
guess.
truth.
Uh-huh.
The sound will
Truth.
be, the
Yes,
emphasis will be
truth.
on you. Yeah,
Hmm.
longer one. Truth, not truth.
Hmm.
And strength or strength. G will be pronounced. It's not
Strength.
silent.
Strength. How?
Strength is when we're saying strength, we're not
Uh-huh.
pronouncing G. We feel
Uh-huh.
that G is silent. But if we say
Hmm.
strength, very taking into account, we will say
Mhm.
strength. Strength. This is for
Strength.
strength. And then when you will keep speaking, it
Uh-huh.
will start to sound like strength only, but with a
Hmm.
little bit of flair in it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Really difficult.
I am sorry. Actually,
No,
what?
no, you don't have to be sorry about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really difficult. It's the fact, no?
No, no,
Learning
no. With
English
practice, it will
pronunciations.
come. With practice, it will come.
Mm-hmm.
For example, what is necessary for pronunciation is that
Mm-hmm.
firstly, you should be aware of the correct pronunciation,
Hmm.
right? Most or more often than not, where we feel that certain words are silent because that's how Indians pronounce it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how we've been hearing them since the beginning, right? So being aware is very important. And then second, there should be somebody who's correcting you on them, and then to the point that you start correcting yourself,
Hmm.
right? So for
Yes.
example, if I corrected you like many times to come, you will reach a point where you won't be saying strength, you will sing
Mm-hmm.
strength, like
Mm-hmm.
that, right? There's
Yes.
And one more thing that I would like to give you and I would like to give a disclaimer or something like that, that I'm
Mm-hmm.
correcting these things at a very nuanced level for you because you're already a very good learner, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why. So nuances become the most difficult.
Hmm.
Basics are still relatively easy, but
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to advancing to a higher stage, that becomes even
Uh-huh.
more difficult, right?
Yes, I understand. Hmm.
Yeah, so that was my goal and nothing else, right? And but before I give you the okay, so to give you the feedback, I would say that I've been saying it many times that you are quite an effective communicator, right? And you don't just have good English, you have flair in your voice, right? Good voice modulation, and you sound very well to the other person, right? And your pronunciation is on point. Certain nuances we need to correct, but other than that, very good. Where we need improvement, advanced vocabulary, right? We need to expand it to some point. But the stage that you're at right now, even if you, let's say, never expand your vocabulary, it's not going to harm you much, right? But we expand our vocabulary to use precise words for the precise situation, right? Like that. Or because you're a teacher yourself, so you're also teaching other people, so if you expand your vocabulary, that will also help you in your career as well, right? So vocabulary expansion and pronunciation polishing, not improvement, just polishing.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
these are the things that I advise. That's it.
But yes, you have given me some really useful feedback today, and I'm
Okay.
definitely going to work on it because nobody gave me this kind of feedback that you need to work on your pronunciations and then nuances of language. But it really struck a chord within me that yes, I need to do it.
That's okay. Thank you so
Mm.
much. And I will take my leave then.
Yes, yes, sure.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay. Have a great evening
You
ahead.
too.
Thank you.